that this brings this awareness to conclusion at this time. That you are indeed in that most auspicious of places and spaces, and that you are there by your choice. Remember this always, that your choice is that which comes from your highest spiritual nature. That in the choice of being here at these most epic of times, you committed yourself before you entered into this time and into this space to be part of the solution, part of the answer, and to the dark ones whose time has come. That this is that which has always been the intent, design, and purpose of the source of the all and the everything, that which is the divine source. But it is part of your choice as well. That as you see those events unfolding in the outside world, on that which this awareness would call the perimeter of your circle of life, your circle of life, to please understand that the ones that are there, the ones that are part of the events unfolding, are also there by their choice. And that they are also sovereign beings, just as you are sovereign. And that even though it is tragedy and destruction and chaos they are playing in, it is their choice to be in this energetic, chaotic field at this time. This does not absolve you from reaching out and trying to help or to feel from them that they suffer, that you are empathic, sensitive beings. But to please always understand that they, as sovereign beings, are experiencing what it is that they have chosen to experience, that their soul has chosen to experience, just as you have as well. Therefore, in the events that are unfolding in your personal life, look at those that support you, that lift you up, that give you joy and pleasure. It is time to realize now that the paradigm has shifted. The old paradigm is that of pain and suffering and enslavement. The new paradigm is joy, happiness, pleasure, and love. That if you are involved in events and circumstances in your life that are giving you pain, that you feel you are suffering from, ask yourself, why am I choosing the old paradigm when I can lift myself into a new realm, and to know that it is joy, happiness, pleasure, love that really fuels me? It may not come immediately. It may not be instantaneous. You may still find that you are in pain on whatever level. But as you hold that this too is part of the illusion and deception, and as you hold that you have the right to choose otherwise, and that you choose the higher, that you choose the pleasure, the joy, the happiness, the love, and that it flows into your life along with much abundance, that this too is part of that new paradigm, that you live in abundance, you are creatures of abundance, that all abundance flows to you continually and always, for you are in the higher energies now. You will begin to see this reflected in your life. Many of you have wondered how to be a fifth-dimensional being, how to draw that energy in, and do not have any idea of how to do it. And yet this awareness has just explained it to you, has just told you how to do it, and to step into that place of love, of joy, of happiness, of abundance. Hold it to be so. Hold it that this is how you are choosing to live your life, and that you honor those who choose to do it differently, but it is not your way. And that your truth is that you are a being of the highest order, the highest magnitude. You are a being of sovereign nature. You are the divine itself, the divine source itself, having this pinpoint, focused personality experience. And if you are to have this type of experience, why not make it a good one? Why not hold that life is not the struggle, is not just about pain and suffering, is not simply about being a victim, that you can choose every moment of every day what it is that you wish to experience. And if it does not quite work out that way, do not despair. Simply look deeper and say, what is the lesson here? How is it that maybe my low self is not supporting me in this? Or perhaps I, an awakened middle self, am still holding a belief that is inadequate. That way, if things do not work out immediately, you at least have the means by which to figure them out, to figure out what you can do to change it. And then remember also you are part of a collective, the human collective, and that it too is going through this type of experience of moving from one paradigm, the old paradigm of pain and suffering, to the new paradigm of pleasure, of joy, abundance, love, happiness. But that mistakes are still being made, or that it seems that there is a struggle in the choice, and that many would hold that they're still victims, that things are still happening to them. And as they make such choices, you from your personal position can observe, can look at, can say, that is all right, that is their choice, it is not mine. I choose a new reality, a different way. I choose to see Trump coming through, not simply as the man, as the lion heart, but because he is part of the shifting consciousness, part of the bigger plan, part of the divine source's plan, and that you align yourself with this. For it is how you will move yourself into the personal experience of that which is the new paradigm, which holds love, abundance, joy, pleasure as the way of it. For it is so. That this awareness is now complete. That in the week ahead, the days ahead, despite what may happen, always hold that it is all in order to the divine will, the divine source. That you do not need to experience the depth of depravity or evil in the weeks, the days ahead, if you hold that it is being shifted, it is being blocked, it is being diverted. And if, for whatever reason, you observe events that are of a dark nature, do not despair, do not give in. Remember, as this awareness spoke earlier to Phil, remove yourself from the negative. Seek the positive. Hold it to be so, for you at least. And even if it is not so for others, this is not your responsibility. It is theirs. You are only responsible for yourself, to create that perfect alignment with the divine, with your spirit and soul, and to live it and to manifest it in your own life. And this will be an attraction to others. And this will cause others to come and say, how are you doing it? I do not understand. You are doing something. You are living something here that I wish, but I do not understand. They are the ones that you can reach out to. They are the ones that are ready. But in the meantime, focus in yourself. Know that you are connected to the divine source. Know that you are connected to the others on the ring, on the circle that you saw, that there are the kindred brothers and sisters that are there, and that you are in contact with them in different ways. And they too are part of your truth and part of your reality as it is now, and as it will be tomorrow. For you are the change that is the divine, and the divine is the change that you are. That this completes this session. That in beauty it is, and it is in beauty, that this awareness leaves you now. That it sends to you as always its light and its love, its energies and its heart. And it is so. Be in the heart, be in the beauty, be in the now, and you will see who you are and what you are. And it is so.